If you planned any part of your Hollywood Studios day using a video, blog post, or app from even a year ago, part of your plan is already wrong. Millions of online guides and perfectly highlighted spreadsheets promise a specific lineup of attractions that simply does not exist in 2026. The biggest casualties of this outdated information are Star Wars Launch Bay and the broader Animation Courtyard. You expect to walk into a quiet, air-conditioned space to meet Chewbacca. Instead, you hit a massive wall of construction barriers. Holding on to a rigid, outdated plan triggers immediate emotional friction the moment your family's expectations clash with the physical reality on the ground. Let's look at this split-screen comparison to pin down the exact timeline. Disney permanently shut down Star Wars Launch Bay on September 24, 2025. That means the dedicated Chewbacca and Kylo Ren meet and greets are completely gone from this area. You also lose the walk-through prop galleries and the dedicated Launch Bay gift shop. The operational logic here is straightforward. Galaxy's Edge successfully absorbed all the Star Wars energy in the park, making a secondary outpost on the opposite side of the property redundant. If you are a Star Wars purist, you need to reroute. The displaced characters have been moved over to the area near Star Tours. If you don't know this, you end up walking all the way to the back of the park's courtyard with tired kids, only to find a dead end. Hollywood Studios is actively shifting its identity. To survive it, you have to trade the comfort of rigid planning for the necessity of real-time agility. Disney is replacing that courtyard with an entirely new land called the Walt Disney Studios. But looking at this timeline stretching from May to late summer, you need to understand the concept of a phased rollout. Do not assume the entire land opens simultaneously. Phase 1 is the new Disney Junior. Live show, fully open and operational since May 2026. The immediate trade-off of visiting Phase 1 right now is that you have to navigate a narrow path around active, loud construction zones to get to the theater doors. If you have toddlers, frame this specific area as a quick stop to see a show, not a fully finished, immersive land yet. Understanding these construction phases sets realistic expectations. It prevents meltdowns and preserves your group's morale during a long park day. The massive centerpiece of this new land is a building called the Magic of Disney Animation. The core operational upgrade is capacity. The building houses 6 new character meet and greets under one roof. There is also an animation drawing class hosted by an advanced Olaf animatronic. Finally, they've added a Mary Blair-inspired playground. This provides a massive volume of family-friendly activities in a park that has historically tilted toward intense thrill rides. For parents with young children, this single building provides enough high-capacity entertainment to anchor a full-day itinerary for families who used to run out of options by noon. For legacy guests, there is a major visual surprise. The giant Sorcerer Mickey hat is returning. This hat was a massive park icon that was removed roughly a decade ago. Now it serves as the architectural capstone, sitting directly on top of the new animation building. It provides a unique, nostalgia-driven photo opportunity that is going to heavily drive foot traffic to this corner of the park. But until the construction walls come down completely, sightlines are obstructed. Treat this as a flexible bonus stop, not a guaranteed anchor activity to plan around. Disney has only announced a vague late summer 2026 opening window for the animation building. Relying on a pre-printed schedule will set you up to fail. You have to check the My Disney Experience app the morning of your visit. Disney frequently uses unannounced soft openings to test new attractions, and checking the app daily is the only way to catch one. If you have toddlers, leave a 90-minute blank space in your afternoon schedule. That gives you room to pivot here if the building suddenly opens. If your priority is Star Wars, write this entire courtyard off and reallocate those hours strictly to Galaxy's Edge. Rigid, minute-by-minute spreadsheet planning is the enemy of a park undergoing active, unannounced construction shifts. This unpredictability hits hardest if you are traveling solo. Surprise closures and blocked pathways leave you standing still while the crowd blurs past you. Without a family or group to bounce ideas off of, recalculating an entire itinerary on the fly causes intense mental friction. You need an adaptable framework that relies on baked-in pivot points rather than a rigid timeline. That is exactly what the Solo Disney Strategy Kit provides. For $17, it gives you a day plan designed to bend without breaking. You can drop the old, stressful habit of following a rigid influencer schedule and actually enjoy the relief of having a responsive, agile strategy in your pocket. Use the links in the description below to grab your copy and rescue your upcoming trip. The best, most memorable vacations aren't the ones that perfectly follow a script. They are the ones equipped to pivot beautifully when the script